Why many women don't reach orgasm during intercourse. Research shows that about 70% of women do not reach orgasm from intercourse alone. That means many women wrongly think something is wrong with them, or pretend everything is fine. The truth is simple. The issue is usually not the body, it's a lack of accurate information. In this video, you'll learn why some sex positions help female orgasm, while others do not, based on scientific research. You'll also discover 4 research-backed positions that may improve the chances of orgasm during sex. As an intimacy and sexual health professional, I've met many women who ask the same question. I've never had an orgasm with my partner. Is something wrong with me? The answer is almost always no. What's often missing is an understanding of how the female body works and how to stimulate it effectively. The key fact about female orgasm. The most important thing to know is this. The clitoris plays the central role in female orgasm. Many people think the clitoris is only the small external part that can be seen. In reality, it is a much larger internal structure. It extends inside the body with parts that surround the vaginal canal and can reach up to about 10 cm in length. This is important because the effectiveness of a sex position often depends on how well it stimulates the clitoris. What research says? A major 2017 study published in the Journal of Sex and Marital Therapy surveyed more than 1,000 women. The findings showed that only 18% of women said intercourse alone was enough to reach orgasm. Most women needed direct or indirect clitoral stimulation. Another large study, OMG yes, involving over 20,000 women, found that orgasm often depends on factors such as location of stimulation, amount of pressure, consistency of touch, type of movement. What this means in practice, think of it like trying to unlock a phone with the wrong fingerprint. No matter how many times you try, it may not work. Similarly, if a position provides little or no clitoral stimulation, orgasm can be difficult, even when everything else feels good. The positions most likely to help are those that create steady clitoral stimulation through touch, body angle, or friction. That is why understanding anatomy and choosing the right positions can make a significant difference in sexual satisfaction. More than just penetration, female pleasure is not only about penetration or depth. Clitoral stimulation is often the key factor. There is also an area on the front wall of the vagina, commonly called the G-spot, which can create strong pleasure for some women when stimulated at certain angles. Many researchers believe this area is connected to the internal clitoral structure. Another important factor is arousal. Research using brain imaging shows that orgasm involves the entire nervous system, not just the body. Stress, comfort, emotional safety, and mental focus can all affect whether a woman reaches orgasm. For example, even the best position may not help if a woman feels anxious, distracted, or uncomfortable. Every woman is different. One thing is important to understand. There is no single position that works for every woman. Bodies are different. Clitoral placement varies from person to person. What feels amazing for one woman may do very little for another. This is not a problem, it's simply human biology. The positions discussed here are supported by research and can be a good starting point. But communication, experimentation, and understanding your own body are always the most valuable tools. Position 1. Woman on top cowgirl. This is one of the most research-supported positions for female orgasm. Why it works? The biggest advantage is control. The woman controls angle, depth, speed, rhythm, pressure. That control makes it easier to find movements that feel best. In this position, many women can adjust their body so the clitoral area stays in contact with their partner's body, creating steady friction. For example, leaning slightly forward can increase contact and make stimulation more consistent. What research shows? Studies have found that women often report more frequent orgasms when they have greater control over pelvic movement. Research has also shown that this position can make it easier to combine internal stimulation, clitoral stimulation. Using both at the same time can increase the chance of orgasm. How to make it more effective? 1. Lean slightly forward. Instead of sitting completely upright, leaning forward may create more contact and stimulation. 2. Focus on pressure, not height. Many women find that gentle rocking, grinding, or circular movements work better than constant up and down motion. Example, think of slowly moving back and forth while maintaining contact, rather than lifting away and returning each time. The key is steady and consistent stimulation, because consistency is often more important than speed or intensity. Position 1. Woman on top continued. You can also use your hand or a small vibrator for extra clitoral stimulation. Research suggests that women who combine intercourse with additional clitoral stimulation are much more likely to reach orgasm. Example, if a certain movement feels good but isn't enough on its own, adding gentle clitoral stimulation can make a big difference. Most importantly, communicate with your partner. If you want them to stay still or move differently, say so. This position gives you more control over what feels best. Many women feel self-conscious being on top, but it doesn't have to be a performance. Think of it as a position that allows you to focus on your own comfort and pleasure. Position 2. Coital Alignment Technique CAT. The CAT position is a modified version of missionary that was specifically created to increase clitoral stimulation during intercourse. Why it works? In standard missionary, the focus is often on penetration. The CAT changes body positioning so that there is more consistent contact and pressure around the clitoral area. Instead of repeated in and out movements, both partners use a slow rocking motion. This creates steady stimulation, which many women find more effective. What research shows? Studies have found that women using the CAT position reported higher orgasm rates than those using traditional missionary. The reason is simple. Many women respond better to steady, consistent stimulation rather than intense or fast movement. How to make it more effective? 1. Adjust body position. The penetrating partner moves slightly higher, so the pelvis stays aligned with the clitoral area. 2. Use a rocking motion. Replace strong thrusting with slow, synchronized rocking. Example, imagine two people gently moving together in rhythm, instead of focusing on speed. 3. Slow down. This position works best when movements are deliberate and relaxed. Slower motion often allows arousal to build more naturally. 4. Maintain consistent contact. Try to keep the same point of contact throughout the movement. Consistency is often more important than intensity. A different way to view missionary. Missionary is often called basic, but when modified correctly, it can be very effective. It offers full body contact, face-to-face connection, easy communication, steady stimulation. For women who value emotional closeness, along with physical pleasure, these factors can be especially important. Remember, there is no right or wrong position. What matters is finding what works best for you and your partner. Position 3. Rear entry doggy style. Many women have mixed opinions about rear entry positions. Some enjoy them, while others find them uncomfortable or less personal. Comfort, communication, and body positioning play a major role in how enjoyable this position feels. Position 3. Rear entry. Many women find rear entry positions especially effective for stimulating the G-spot area, which can create a different type of pleasure for some women. Why it works? In this position, penetration naturally reaches the front wall of the vagina, where the G-spot area is located. Researchers believe this area is closely connected to the internal clitoral network. Because of this connection, stimulation here can create strong sensations and, for some women, lead to orgasm. What research shows? Studies suggest that women who are sensitive to G-spot stimulation often respond well to positions that create an upward angle during penetration. This position can provide that angle when adjusted correctly. How to make it more effective? 1. Flat variation. Instead of being on hands and knees, lie comfortably on your stomach. This changes the angle and may increase stimulation. Example, a small pillow under the hips can help create a more comfortable position. 2. Use pillows. Placing 1 or 2 firm pillows under the hips can slightly raise the pelvis and improve the angle. 3. Adjust posture. Some women find that lowering the upper body while keeping the hips slightly raised creates stronger sensations. 4. Combine with external stimulation. Because hands are free, many couples find it easier to add clitoral stimulation at the same time. Research consistently shows that combining internal and external stimulation can increase the likelihood of orgasm. Comfort matters. If a position feels painful, do not ignore it. Pain can be caused by excessive depth, an uncomfortable angle, insufficient arousal, certain medical conditions. Example, if deep movements feel uncomfortable, slower and shallower movements may feel much better. Open communication is important. Simple feedback, such as a little slower or less deep, can make a significant difference. Position 4. Spooning. Spooning is one of the most overlooked positions for female pleasure, especially for women who feel anxious, uncomfortable, or pressured during sex. Why it works? Both partners lie on their sides, facing the same direction, creating a relaxed and comfortable position. This offers several advantages: less physical strain, more comfort, reduced pressure to perform, close body contact, easy access for clitoral stimulation. Research-based benefits. Spooning combines several factors that are often linked to orgasm: comfort and relaxation. When the body is relaxed, arousal can build more easily. Easy clitoral stimulation. Both partners have free hands, making additional stimulation simple if desired. Helpful penetration angle. The angle may also stimulate the front vaginal wall for some women. Emotional closeness. Even without face-to-face contact, the full-body connection can create a strong sense of intimacy. Example, think of spooning as the difference between having a relaxed conversation on a couch versus giving a presentation on stage. One environment naturally feels calmer and more comfortable. For many women, that sense of comfort helps the body respond more easily and enjoy the experience more fully. Position 4. Spooning. Spooning creates a sense of comfort and closeness that many women find helpful for pleasure and orgasm. Feeling relaxed, safe, and connected can be just as important as physical stimulation. What research shows? Studies on long-term relationships have found that women who feel emotionally connected and secure with their partner tend to report more consistent orgasms. Because spooning combines physical contact with emotional closeness, it can work especially well for women who feel anxious during sex, are rebuilding intimacy, prefer a slower, more relaxed experience. How to make it more effective? 1. Guide your partner. Don't assume your partner automatically knows what feels best. Example, show them the pressure, location, or rhythm that you enjoy. 2. Change leg position. Moving the top leg can change the angle and sensation. Some women prefer top leg raised over the partner's hip, both legs together for a tighter feeling. Try both and see what feels better. 3. Use extra stimulation if needed. Many women find that adding clitoral stimulation improves pleasure and increases the chance of orgasm. 4. Slow the pace. Spooning works best with slow, steady movement rather than speed. Think of it as a relaxed rhythm that allows arousal to build naturally. 5. Breathe together. Matching your breathing can increase relaxation and connection, helping both partners stay present. Common questions. What if none of these positions work for me? That's completely okay. Ask yourself, was there enough clitoral stimulation? Were you fully aroused before intercourse? Did you feel relaxed and comfortable? Position is only one part of the experience. Comfort, communication, and arousal matter just as much. What if it takes a long time? That's normal. Research shows that many women need more time to build arousal than people often expect. Example, just as a car engine needs time to warm up before performing at its best, the body often needs time to build excitement and pleasure. Taking longer is not a problem. What if I've never had an orgasm? Many women share this experience. Learning about your body, exploring what feels good, and gaining more knowledge can help you understand your responses better. Is it normal to use a vibrator? Yes. Many women use vibrators and report greater sexual satisfaction. They are simply tools that can provide consistent stimulation. Example, just like reading glasses help people see clearly, some tools help people experience pleasure more effectively. Quick summary. 1. Woman on top. More control over movement and angle. Easier clitoral contact. Great for finding what feels best. 2. Coital alignment techniques CAT. Modified missionary position. Focuses on steady clitoral stimulation. Uses rocking instead of strong thrusting. 3. Modified rear entry. Can provide strong G-spot stimulation. Works well when combined with clitoral stimulation. Angle adjustments make a big difference. 4. Spooning. Comfortable and low pressure. Supports emotional closeness. Easy to combine with clitoral stimulation. Final takeaway. The biggest lesson is simple. Many women need more than penetration alone to reach orgasm. Clitoral stimulation, comfort, emotional connection, communication, and patience all play important roles. Think of these positions as starting points, not rules. Every body is different, and discovering what works for you is part of the process. The goal isn't to copy a technique perfectly, it's to understand your body better and create experiences that feel enjoyable, comfortable, and satisfying.